How did ancient trade sow the seeds of financial technology? Have you ever wondered how the world of finance began? The roots of financial technology can be traced back to ancient trade practices. Let's take a closer look at how these early exchanges laid the groundwork for what we now call financial technology. In ancient times, trade was not as simple as it is today. Societies moved beyond basic barter systems and needed ways to manage transactions. This need drove the creation of systems for tracking debts, loans, and contracts. As trade expanded, so did the complexity of financial interactions, leading to early financial instruments and accounting methods. In ancient Mesopotamia, which existed around 3000 to 2000 before Common Era, temples and palaces acted like the banks we know today. They lent resources such as grain to farmers and merchants. These transactions were recorded on clay tablets using symbols to representing quantities. This was one of the first forms of accounting and contract documentation. These clay records helped prevent fraud, much like how blockchain technology ensures transaction integrity today. Writing emerged in Sumer primarily to record financial contracts and transactions. Some of the earliest known documents included agreements for reparations and contracts that reflected compound interest. This concept of money generating more money was revolutionary and laid the groundwork for future financial innovations. In ancient Egypt, grain banks stored harvests and issued grain receipts. This was a primitive form of currency that allowed trade to occur without the immediate exchange of goods. Ancient Greece took financial services a step further by introducing money lending, currency exchange, and early insurance mechanisms, especially for risky maritime trade. The Roman Empire expanded these ideas by establishing formal banking institutions. These banks accepted deposits, provided loans, and enabled money transfers across vast distances. They developed financial instruments like bills of exchange, which allowed merchants to transfer funds securely without moving physical coins. This was an early form of what we might consider digital payment today. Throughout these developments, the need for efficient trade management led to innovations in record-keeping, contracts, and credit systems. These are core elements of financial technology. The use of tokens and symbols to representing commodities and transactions, the introduction of standardized coinage, and the creation of financial contracts were all steps toward the sophisticated financial technology systems we see now. These ancient innovations established trust and verification mechanisms in trade. They facilitated credit and loans to support commerce and developed financial instruments that allowed for wealth transfer across distances and time. These foundations enabled the growth of cities and complex economies, eventually leading to the representative governments that relied on financial systems to function. Ancient trade was a catalyst for the creation of financial tools and record-keeping methods. By addressing the challenges of managing resources, credit, and transactions in growing economies, these early innovations truly sowed the seeds for the financial technology revolution we experience today.